Occupational Health and Safety, Part 5 for Grade 12. Risk Analysis. Risk analysis is a report on dangers to persons or the business in the workshop that is caused by potential natural situations or persons. Risk assessments must be done on a regular basis, workers must be involved and trained, good practice must be considered, and records must be taken for each risk assessment. Risk management and assessment must include the following factors: identify the hazard, identify the persons that may be harmed, evaluate the risk and identify precautions, record and implement the findings. A quantitative risk analysis. This assessment will add numerical values and will attempt to numerically present the dangers in the workshop and estimate the effects involved. Qualitative risk assessment. The qualitative assessment will only list the threats and dangers and will also include possible safety measures that could be employed to limit and safeguard. Human rights in the workplace. The Bill of Rights is a list of morals and values that should be employed by all people, based on what all persons are entitled to because they are human, irrespective of social, economic, educational, religious or cultural background. Many human rights are directly influential in the workplace to protect the worker. They ensure human dignity, respect, and that the worker is not exploited. The employer has the right to monitor communication in the workplace if the employee is informed. These include email, internet access, telephone calls. A limited privacy is applicable at work. Human dignity at work also involves acceptable working conditions, which includes good ventilation, sufficient light, an environment that is not harmful. Other rights included are the right not to be discriminated against because of race, sex, religion, language, disability, the right to earn a living wage, the right to work reasonable hours, the right to belong to a trade union, the right not to be subjected to slavery or forced labor, and the right to fair labor practices. Work ethics include how you feel about your job and how you do it. This involves accountability, attitude, behavior, communication, honesty, interaction, and respect. Work ethics are intrinsic and shows how you would behave in a given situation. Safety revision from grade 10 and 11. What are unsafe acts? Actions that are taken that could cause injury to self or others. Unsafe conditions. Aspects in the work area that could be hazardous. Dangerous practice. The misuse or incorrect use of tools in a workshop.